Okay, so if somebody was to come to me and say, hey, I'm interested in buying my first firearm, I'm interested in owning a weapon, I would probably ask them a series of questions, but this is also what I would tell them too. I have 4 weapons here. The long one that you see there is a Remington 870 12-gauge shotgun with a pistol grip. The one at the top here is a Glock 17 9mm with a 17-round magazine. That is a Smith & Wesson J-frame series revolver. That's the Model 36. It's a 5-shot cylinder, 38 special only. And then the HP 22A by Phoenix Arms, which shoots a 22 long rifle. Right here, I have 22 long rifle on the left, 9mm on a 9x19mm on the next to it on the right, a 38 special plus B right there, and then a 12-gauge buckshot shell right there. So it just depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'd first say, as your first weapon, buy this, the HP 22A22. Get used to it. It's a 22. It's a great, inexpensive round. If you had to defend yourself with only that, you still could. Although I would prefer the Smith & Wesson 38 for concealed carry. So I would say buy this first. If you like shooting, if you like firearms, it's inexpensive. They usually run, well, I picked mine up in a Rangemaster kit for $140, new out of the box. But the Rangemaster comes with the 5-inch barrel, which I would suggest buying that in the Rangemaster, but you could buy that as the 3-inch barrel as pictured here. By the way, all these are safely unloaded. These are safe weapons you see here. On another video, I'll show you how to properly check a weapon. So let's say you get into shooting and you like it, then and you want to get a concealed carry license, and you go through the training, the proper training, and you follow all the proper laws and procedures and policies and what have you. Then I would jump up to this 38. It's my favorite. It's my pocket pal. I carry this just about everywhere with me. And the 38, which is next to the 12-gauge shell, this one here, is a very effective round. Before cops carried these, they carried those, and they fired those. So, and I picked that one up for about $200 used. You could find very good revolvers for inexpensive, probably $200 to $400 in very good condition. But, ultimately, when things go bump in the night, what do you want to use? Well, you can use any of these. The 22, it's that little tiny bullet right there, you could still use that within 7 yards. I would say you could effectively use that to 25 yards. It will still hit somebody. It will still ventilate them. It will still be effective. The 38 will be more effective than the 22 because it has a wider diameter bullet. The Glock 17 has 17 rounds in the magazine. That means if you had to, you could use 17 bullets. And maybe even plus one if you consider loading one in the chamber first, but that's another video for another day. If I was working on the ranch, if I was tending fences or kind of out by myself in the wilderness, I might like this one, the 12-gauge. I know at least any kind of threat, I could use that for just about anything. However, let's be real. If you're using a a trail that's forested and it's visited by a lot of people, you're going to freak them out. Especially here where I live on the left coast. That's why I like carrying the Smith & Wesson J-frame. I still have an effective round, but also, you're limited on your capacity. Five rounds in that cylinder. You're limited to 4 on this regular Remington 870 with the pistol grip. But, that'd be a good truck rifle. That'd be a good weapon to take with you on the ATV. Maybe up front. Of course, you got to respect your laws, safety, and what have you. So, I would go with this one, first gun. And then, once I got comfortable with that, I would use that for concealed carry. You could still use that for concealed carry. If I was first-time cadet to the Law Enforcement Academy and I had to provide my own weapon, Glock 17. I probably shot 1,000 rounds through that, and maybe 1 or 2 malfunctions. It is a very reliable firearm. Anybody who tells you differently, hey folks, this is YouTube. Get valid information. That's all I can tell you. That's just my opinion. So, with that, I just kind of want to finish off with, I'm not really trying to pimp my religion, but I do want to finish off reading Psalms 23 out of the NIV Bible, because this is why I carry concealed. And this is how you know that God likes firearms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. It's kind of the reason we also have the Second Amendment in our country. Folks, it's an inherent human principle that we are to defend ourselves. We talk about, I shall fear no evil. Well, there's a lot of factors on that. That's training. That means keeping yourself in good shape. That means avoiding situations that may put you in danger purposely. But it also means use the tools that are available to you. Again, when things go bumping in and out in your home, think about what you would do. And I'll leave you at that. Open to comments. Thanks for watching.